getting winner's side top 8. That immediately showing that, hey, the seeding is still true, all right? I can still make winner's side top 8.
I can take Frostspot and do it, but we got, Sephiroth Steve.
Oh, so they say. So how the matchup goes.
So the matchup goes.
Most people say, Steve getting bodied by Sephiroth usually is the case. That's at least what some AZ Steves has said with this matchup. Is like, man, this matchup just feels terrible for Steve. The blocks like do nothing. But Potter could potentially make it work. Yeah, I mean
it's still Steve.
It's still Steve.
They might be able to. It's like most sorties are able to get rid of the blocks very easily, especially Sephiroth at such a safe distance too. Ooh.
I mean, you've probably seen your fair share of sets of these, at least right from GCU with Ags and Eden 04, right?
Yep.
How do those sets usually turn out?
It's back and forth between the two. They play each other so often that it's more of who's playing better that day, because they've got, kind of the players on the same team's reads going. Like, oh, I know that you favor this, so I'm going to play that instead. Yeah. But thinking about this one instead, Potter also has the Fox in backup. And I've heard a lot of Sephiroth players say that matchup also feels terrible for them too. So Potter's kind of got a 1-2 of, okay, let's see how the Steve goes. And wow, phenomenal back air from Szoob to take the second stock off of Potter. And it looks like Potter's really struggling to try and find any amount of momentum to get him this lead, but taking that stock, and Steve can very easily eliminate a stock if he gets the right couple of hits that he needs. But
yeah, and that's an important thing too, is that the disadvantage options that Steve has is pretty unconventional, but against Seph's long-range attacks, they're a non-factor really. He kind of just has air dodge to try and get out, and then we've seen that Szoob has been presenting answers to everything else. It's been using Scintilla on the up B, been trying to use Scintilla on the side B as well, but putting out hitboxes against Minecart, even potentially probably Anvil as well. Anytime that Potter doesn't do anything than an air dodge, then he's just getting smoked for it.
Zoob's options are so fast. Like the run-up back airs, the run-up forward airs, the fast fall up airs, all of them have been coming out like as soon as Potter commits to something, it's like I knew it. Anyways, hit them with the option that you knew they were going to do.
Yeah, and well, another thing as well is that Szoob has been to a few GCU locals as well, so they've also gotten a chance to play EO4 as well, right?
A couple times, I think. So they have at least some level of Steve matchup, but Steve, you hear it everywhere. Every Steve plays a little bit different than every other Steve. Yeah. Because he's just got such character skill expression that Steve can play campy, Steve can play hyper rushdown, they can play combo heavy, they can play trap heavy. It's just whatever flavor of Steve that Steve wants to play that day. But right now, kind of what I was expecting to see is a little bit more Fox Sephiroth rather than Steve Sephiroth.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is definitely the other side of the coin, which is... Oh yeah, Sephiroth Steve. Sephiroth's got that in the bag, but then he's faced up against the Scrap King and Fox. Yeah. Try and take a dub here, and we'll see if it happens.
Oh! Potter's in.
Potter reeling back from that one. He's like, oh, I got it in 60? Hold up.
You gotta be aware that is an option. You gotta DI. I think it's either up or out.
Oh. No, he's got a...
Potter's popping off for that.
He's got a DI away from Seph to avoid that back air.
That back air is so strong with that sweet spot. And that back air puts you, or that back throw puts you in just a perfect position to just die to it. It's so early. But right now, with that up B mistake, that's an opportunity for Potter to just immediately come back in and try winning, getting some more interactions going, winning this matchup maybe a little bit more, and we'll see how it eventually goes for him.
Now, that is an important factor in terms of, like, high movement characters is Seph technically has like one of the best answers two dash-heavy, like, rush-down sort of characters, or at least ones that emphasize their dashes as, like, an important part of their toolkit, which is that side B.
Yeah.
He's been using the Shadow Flare a little bit so far to catch Potter hanging. And it's been very effective. Potter hasn't had, like, the best answer to Shadow Flare quite yet, and this pressure as well is building.
There's so many options that Soob's throwing out that with the follow-up after is so clean. The up throw into waiting so long to throw out that next option. Forward throw. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes that happens with Fox's recovery. You get spiked for it. It's just kind of the nature of Fox.
Okay, Pot force a scramble into a winning position here on the second stock. He's got to find it fast.
But I think one thing that's helping Szoob out a lot is they get a ton of practice against the Zek, who plays another very scrap-heavy, fast, low-profile character in Greninja that at least lets them be able to hit a low-profile character like Fox super well. Right now, that up smash is just going to kill Sephiroth so early. That's probably something we'll see as we go. Sephiroth dies early to a lot of the super strong Fox options. So right now, already 80% on Zoob's last stock.
Just a few uppers, you
just
know.
Just a few.
A tiny amount.
And I think one really good up smash read from Potter in this game is a kind of a surefire hit.
Percents build up. Potter's playing patient.
Yeah, utilizing the extra jumps that the one wing provides. Nair. Ooh.
Okay,
so good with the
up
grabs.
throw in the back air as well.
Good
How
stall.
high is he going to do it?
Oh. Nope.
Oh, the L smash not quite doing it, but Szoob was not ready at that point, but this will do it.
Yeah. Definitely winnable for Potter. Both of them kind of got caught off guard or lost stock super early to things entirely within their control. So I think that another match will probably have similar results, being super close between the two. This matchup's always just back and forth. But going to Battlefield, giving Fox a lot more platform space to jump up and shark Sephiroth for being in the air. That got Potter like 80% in that last stock just right off the bat, and it's gonna be it's probably gonna be up to that to see how much he gets to take this game any further.
Ooh, Szoob did not ban Battlefield for Fox. Allowing Fox to have Battlefield is very dangerous.
It's kind of, you're giving him a lot more mobility options, but cutting off his kill power because Battlefield's just large. So the back air is not going to kill as consistently, but the up smash at certain percents is still just going to. It's so strong.
Yeah, it's probably the most important thing is that Fox has these really strong pressure sequences with uppers already. We saw that on Smashville, and that's just even more emphasized on a stage like Battlefield.
Yep.
And the kills can potentially be even earlier if he auto cancels. Down air and up smash. First stock taken for Potter.
Brutal. Yeah, kind of committing really early to that up smash, to that forward smash, getting Szoob in a little bit of trouble. So we'll see. They're doing a great job at kind of getting a lot of options right now to work, but it's not enough. The nice 63% from a single Fox advantage state.
Yeah, now it's piling on and presenting these tomahawks as well.
Chad Laser.
Good
stalls.
Just enough. Stock taken there for Szoob.
Yeah, you were about to mention the stalling too, but Potter's been trying to use that shine to just give him a little bit more airtime, give him a little bit more leeway in trying to recover against, especially a one-wing Sephiroth who has so many jump options, so many different routes to be able to pressure a recovery like Fox's. Yeah,
Potter's dancing around Zoob's shield right now, trying to bait out anything to try and get an up smash confirmed as soon as possible. And again, Potter's still falling for the poor DI on this back throw. So doesn't quite have a idea of how to DI that optimally yet, because the backer might be coming for him again.
Yeah, but Soob's so quick with all of these options that immediate up throw. That stall not going to help him out at all there.
Yeah, no chance.
Going to take 30 for that one.
You cannot cover Seph's powerful ledge options.
Not yet. Seph might not be the heaviest character, but that back air, not the strongest of back airs, but that air is going to do it. Only 53%, and we've seen Fox advantage states, especially on a stage like this, just immediate 70.
It's not working out quite the best though, as Szoob is trying to play more content, with focusing on the ledge game, so Potter doesn't get enough damage off of these conversions.
The percent is racking up slowly though. It's already eclipsed Potter's percent. Yep.
No, DI'd in on that again.
Not DI'ing out, falling for it once again. That's going to send Potter to losers, and Szoob finds their way into winners finals. Very impressive. Kind of had a complete control of most of that match. There were very few moments where